The children of Cortina d'Ampezzo bid you welcome to Christmas Knockout. It's a wonderful show of dancing bears, enormous overfed Santas, and their fantastic reindeer. Games of fun, with all the colour and excitement of Christmas. Well, Cortina itself is breathtaking in its beauty. 5,000 feet up in the Dolomites, the mountain range that divides northern Italy from Austria. Dominating the town is the church tower, its musical peal of bells heard for miles on the crisp, clear air. Cortina is smart, sophisticated, a snowy, glittering paradise for all ages. Take a chairlift to 10,000 feet and the whole valley seems like Shangri-La, ethereal in the mists that envelop the mountains, especially Monte Cristallo, the mysterious glass mountain. At sunset, the valley broods quietly and is left to the wild deer and goats shuffling peacefully in the snow. The lights of the chalets twinkle up the hillsides and the restaurants and bars resound to jollity and vitality. Our joy tonight is in the Olympic Ice Stadium and it's packed with atmosphere.
Gennaro and Guido with a couple of whistles summoning up the commentators, our hosts here tonight, along with all the other international commentators. And on the right is Barbara.
Guido, stasera tocca a noi per una volta introdurre, to introduce, come dicono gli inglesi, I nuovi presentatori. Allora diciamo un cordiale benvenuto a
Barbara Marchand.
Buonasera a tutti, auguri.
E a Ettore Andenna.
Buon Natale, anche se in ritardo di un giorno per questo.
But there you've got it, that's Barbara on the right and Ettore on the left. So it's Barbara and Hector in plain English. They'll introduce the games along with my fellow presenters, including me. We'll be on the ice for a couple of games. And the Dutch presenter and the Belgian. 4 teams compete tonight.
Ci spostiamo nella zona dove ci aspettano le squadre.
4 teams, there they are, in the most colourful costumes. There you will see the Bears doing the most strange antics on the ice. The giant Santas are in there. Beautiful, colourful costumes. What a fantastic sight it is. Well, the team of Great Britain is Leeds.
Tra le quali glorie dei campioni del mondo inoccupati l'anno scorso, gli All-Star Team.
And from Holland we have the Dutch All-Stars. Every one of them is a champion in his or her own right. The Belgians, they come from Waterloo. You all know Waterloo. Wellington and Napoleon met there. Now listen to the cheers, the home team of Cortina d'Ampezzo.
Avrete sentito immediatamente il tifo scatenato da parte di tutto il pubblico presente qua al Palazzo del Ghiaccio Olimpico di Cortina, mentre noi iniziamo subito con il primo gioco. Gennaro e Pancaldi stanno mettendo ai loro posti le squadre, un primo gioco che ha un titolo, il titolo di I dolci dispettosi. Ci sono 4 orsi che avranno il compito di accaparrarsi dei dolci, delle torte.
Well, there in the circus ring you have the performing bears, and they are going to play ice hockey with the difference. 12 cakes will come hurtling into that ring, which you see is divided into quarters.
Scoppiano, non si sa quando scoppiano.
And they have to belt the cake from their quarter of the ice rink into somebody else's. If it lands in your ice rink when time's up, then it's a point against you. You've seen the Great Britain performing there, you've seen the Great Britain Santa, and we're away. There's a cake going in to the Italians. When that balloon explodes, it'll count a point against you if it's in your quarter. Great Britain defending against the Italians, and it's a point against the Dutch All-Stars. Un punto negativo, Hollandia is 1 point against Holland. And of course, the lowest number of points takes the maximum number of points on the scoreboard. There'll be 4 for this game. So, our GB cake goes in. The Belgians got it halfway up the slide. Can he knock it back? It's in the Great Britain quarter. Get it out before the balloon goes down. It's gone back into the... Oh, it's a point against us. The balloons are inflated from inside the logs by a little compressor. So, trailing at the moment, leads of the Dutch All-Stars. At the moment it's Holland again, it's gone down, 2 points against Holland. Well, in the Dutch performing bear we have Harm Vipers. He's a doctor, but he was the Dutch ice hockey champion in 74-75 and is the world champion in 1975. So we won't be too pleased about that. He's 2 points. Get it out of our square. It's the Dutch and the British against each other. The Dutch and the British get it out of our quarter quickly. And he's in the Dutch quarter again. He stopped. Well, that was the Italian done. But now we have another cake coming in. The Italian cake. Let's have a look at this one. A quick flip, left-hand flip. It'll go to the Dutchman. You can bet your boots. Oh no! It's not. He's getting really cheesed off about this. It's going. No, it's 4 points against. It's incredible, really. The world ice hockey champion, and he's 4 points down. So there he is. The Italians flipped it into Britain. Get it over! Oh, it's gone back and it's ours. Well, we're 2 down, the Dutch are 4. So it's ours. We throw in, our Father Christmas throws it in, a quick flip. Get into the Italian quarter. Back into the British. Oh dear, the balloon's going up, they mix it, they're mixing it. It's in the Dutch quarter. It's gone back in the... Oh, it's gone back in the British. Some very fly tactics here. So the Belgians and the Italians, at the moment, in the lead. We've had 4 7 cakes, 5 to come. The Belgians into the Dutchman's quarter. Into the Dutch quarter. Back into the Italians. The Italian picks it up. Will the balloon go down? It's in the... Oh, yes! It's one for the Italians. At last, I thought it was a private battle between the Italians and the Belgians against Great Britain and Holland. Here comes the Italian cake. What? Wait for it. Where would it go? It's a left-handed flip into between the Dutchman, between the Dutchman and Andy G is our bear. A quick flip. The Dutchman back into Britain. He wants a flip into. Come on, Andy! Into the Belgian quarter. Quick one, left-hand flip, it's in. Quick flip from the Belgian to the Italian. The balloon's still there. But now if the balloon doesn't burst, if the balloon doesn't burst within 25 seconds of entering the ring, then the whistle goes. So the Belgians pick up a point. Scores at the moment. Holland 4, Britain 3, Italy 1, Belgium 1. So 3 cakes to go into Italy. Into Italy. Back to Belgium, into Britain. Britain, left-hand flick into Belgium. Just over the line, back into Britain. Oh, back over to Holland, quick! Yes, he's on the neck, he's on the deck, the balloon's going up, and he's waiting for it. There's 4. We picked up 4. What a super game. 2 more cakes to go. It's in, a quick flip to the Italian. Back into Britain. Back to Great Britain. He's not a left-handed flicker. He's got to get it on his right hand. Flick down on the deck, and it's in. Holland again. Oh, incredible. the world champion at ice hockey is 5 points down on the Olympic ice rink in Cortina. The Belgian cake, the last one. Back to Britain. Now then, it's back into Holland. Holland and Italy. It's there. It's for the Dutchman again. Can he get to it in time? A left-handed flick. A flick into Britain. A flick into Britain. Back into Belgium. Belgium is waiting for Britain. Back into Holland. Ah! It's Holland again. It's oh, marvelous. It's definitely. The Dutch have picked up 6.
Per l'Italia ce n'era 1, per l'Olanda 6, la Gran Bretagna 4 e il Belgio 1.
So we confirm the Dutch collared 6, Britain 4, Italy 1, Belgium 1. There's the scoreboard. The two lovely girls who are going to put the scores on there tonight.
4 squadre in gara. Non fermarti così di colpo perché non mi fermo più.
Possiamo dare i punti. Per l'Italia 4 punti.
Per Cortina
4 points for Cortina. Oh, wait for the audience to roar on this one.
Per il Belgio ex aequo 4 punti.
Per il Belgio ex aequo anche 4 punti.
Exactly the same. 4 points for Waterloo. 2 points for Leeds. And the Dutch All-Stars didn't expect this. From the champion, only 1 point. Well, Michel Lemaire is announcing this game, which is the Dutch All-Stars going down the ice on the curling stone, and you'll see what happens. 4 goals. This is Trini Rep going down. Down the ice, propelled by her teammate. She comes to a ramp, but she has to burst the balloon by diving at him with a hammer. Missed. 10 balloons, and they score 1 to 10.
Per l'Olanda, primo tuffo, nessun punto.
This is Atli Kulen Deistra, 4 times world ice skating champion, 3 times European champion. 1 silver, 2 bronze medals at Sapporo. A Dutch all-star, what she got? Got a balloon and lost the hammer. Atli Kulen Deistra,
Per l'Olanda, secondo tuffo, 7 punti.
an Olympic champion. And Schutt, Olympic champion, 3,000 meter skater in 1970, holder of world records. Another world champion for the Dutch. What can she score? Nothing. But each balloon scores from 1 to 10. This is Ans Smulders. She competed in the Olympic Games in Munich and Montreal. Gymnastics champion. All champions, the Dutch tonight. Ans Smulders, what can she do? A big dive, a big leap, and burst the balloon. She's got 1, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have scored 13 points. They burst the balloon, 6 points, and burst another balloon, 7. 1 to 10, ascending up the ramp. So away go Great Britain. This is Linda Tyrrell. What can she do? Little Linda, up she goes, has a belt. What's she got? She's burst a balloon, she's got 1. She scored 5 points, is Linda. 4 runs, 4 goals.
It was broken with the body, we cannot count it.
Oh, broken with the body and not with the hammer. So it doesn't count.
In italiano il salto non è valido perché il pallone è stato fatto scoppiare col
Broken with the body. So this is Lindros from Leeds. What can she do? You've got to burst the balloons with the hammer. She dives up the ramp, left-hander. Has she got 1?
secondo tuffo, 4.
Quattro punti, she's got 4. 4 points. This is Diane O'Mahony, a physiotherapist. What can she do? She's only tidy, has a big dive. Bonk, nothing. We've had 3 runs. 0 on the first run, 4 on the second, 0 on the third. What can we do on the last one? And she has one. She's clobbered. No. Nothing. 4 punti, just 4 points. So next will go the Belgians, then the Italians, but the Dutch at the moment in the lead. They have 13 points. Great Britain have 4. So the Belgians go. Martine, this is. Big go. She goes for the balloon that would give her 6 points, misses it. Nothing. Now there's Micheline. Micheline Smeets. She's an engineer. What can she do? Bonk got one. And it counts 1, 2, 3, 4. It counts 6 points for Micheline of Waterloo. Janine. Janine Van Snick's a housewife from Waterloo. Up she goes the ramp and goes for 6, but it's already been burst. That's a waste of effort, but it still beats Britain.
C'est rien, je le dis directement en français, c'est le même cas d'avant, on a cassé le ballon avec le bras. Il terzo tuffo per il Belgio, 0 punti.
Alors 0 pour Janine.
Nothing for Janine. Lesline Delcroix is here. What can she do? With a pearly boot, Yeti boots, goes for a bonker, misses it. Has she got one? Nothing. So it's 6 points for Belgium. 6 points. Last of all will go the Italians.
And we're all lined up and the atmosphere warming up here. The Italians in the stadium, 15,000 backing up these little astronauts. First to go, Adriana Zambelli. She is 16 years old, still at school. Listen to the atmosphere, building up, listen. Ho, ho, ho! And we think, look at that. 6 points. 6 points, 6 points. Carla Zardini, 17. And another one. Listen to that.
Secondo tuffo per l'Italia, 7 punti.
7 points, 7 points. 2 runs already, 13 points to equal with the Dutch. Can Renata make it tell? No, 0.
Terzo tuffo per l'Italia, 0 punti.
Alors
0 punti, 0 punti. So this 18-year-old on the starting line, Adele coming down, needs the points. Can she burst a balloon? Because if so, they'll win the game. Yes! Oh.
Voilà Guido.
We think it's
Allora, quarto tuffo
4
per
punti.
l'Italia, 4 punti.
4 punti per l'Italia.
17 punti.
Total
17 is 17 points. So they've won the game. Listen to the
I
audience.
punti, Italia 4 punti.
Ce qui donne 4 points.
So the Italians of Cortina pick up 4 points.
3 punti.
3 points à
3 points
l'All-Star
to the Dutch
team.
All-Stars.
Belgio 2 punti.
2 points pour
2 points
Waterloo.
for Waterloo.
E Gran Bretagna 1 punto.
And a bit
Un
sad, but
point
just 1
pour
point
Leeds.
for
Alors,
the
ceci
team
nous
of Leeds.
permet
We're still not
de
out,
jeter un
so
coup d'œil sur le
please
tableau
stay
marquoir
tuned.
avec
There's
tous
lots
ces
more to
points.
come and bags of
L'Italie
fun
en
as
tête
well.
avec 8 points, suivi de la Belgique 6 points, de la Hollande
And now
4
let's get down on the ice
et de
with
la
thermal underwear and
Grande-Bretagne,
Yeti boots.
3 points. L'épreuve suivante est animée par mon collègue de la BBC, Stuart Hall. À vous, Stuart.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Michelle. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Miss Linda Needham, who's come all the way from Leeds. And here she's 20 years old and used to be a junior ice skating champion. And what is more, she's not accustomed to wearing makeup, but especially for you lot, she's put some on tonight. Anyway, she is performing first in this game of 4 heats. She has a giant balloon, which she has to propel using these drumsticks, and she has to get it into a hole on the Christmas tree behind us. There it is. A little suction pump will draw it in when she gets somewhere near. So there are the drumsticks. Right, good luck, Linda. And where it... Dove, Gennaro. Gennaro. Ah, behind you. Yes.
Attention. 3, 2, 1.
So little Linda Needham, she goes forward. And as you see, there are 3 adversaries swinging away to knock the balloon out of her hands. They have woolly things at the end of some ropes. And now up it goes. It's got to go up the Christmas tree as far as she possibly can, as soon as she gets anywhere near. There's a little fan which will draw the balloon in. Up it goes, gently, up in the night sky above Cortina. And any moment now, gently with the drumsticks, it'll go in. No, too small. The girls are swinging away, and yes, she got it! Really? Applause, applause, applause. Come on, applause.
50.
Now then, Gennaro. Where are we? Come this way with me.
Great Britain, 50 seconds, 50 secondi per la Gran Bretagne.
50 secondi, 50 seconds for the team of Great Britain. And now over here is Martine Dupré, who's from Waterloo, and she is a figure skating champion, I do believe, and a social worker too. But her favorite football team is Anderlecht, and Duncan McKenzie came from Anderlecht to Leeds. What do you think of Duncan's performance? En français.
En français. Il me semble que son jeu est très fin et il a un jeu intelligent surtout en défense et à l'avant du jeu.
She said that he's a very good dribbler. He's got plenty of intelligence, Duncan McKenzie, but he rather slows up the action in the front line. Anyway, to the action with you, Martine. Bonne chance, my love.
Attention, tournez-vous. Oui, oui, tournez-vous.
Of course.
Attention, 3, 2, 1.
Martine Dupré. From Waterloo, and she is quite a big girl. And fantastique, alors. Martine Dupré. Martine Dupré from Belgium. Oh, me.
It is the world record at the moment. 8 seconds.
For Martine and Waterloo, the time.
8 seconds, 8 seconds.
8 secondi, 8 seconds. And now, posso presentare Manuela a Cortina. Another beautiful girl who doesn't normally wear any makeup, but especially for you at home, she is wearing some. Now she is at school. What are you learning at the moment, Manuela?
I can't understand.
She can't understand. She likes to speak English, but only when it's spoken by an Italian boyfriend. So a little message. Wish them Merry Christmas in Italian at home in Great Britain.
Buon Natale a tutti gli inglesi.
Buon Natale a tutti gli inglesi. Manuela, take up your position. Buona fortuna.
Attenzione, si metta proprio per terra. Attenzione, per terra. 3, 2, 1.
Manuela Cortina. Going through. She's through. Another record time coming up. Listen to the oohs and ahs. Oh! Applause, applause. Goodness gracious me. Some very fast times tonight. Gennaro.
Time for Italy, 21 secondi, 21 secondi.
21 seconds for the team of Italy, and now a very famous figure indeed. This is Else Sprout. That's the way you pronounce it, isn't it?
Yes, right, you are.
I know your brother Russell very well. Now then, she is very famous because she is a tennis champion from Holland, 6 times at Wimbledon. Very famous, but some fantastic times here, Else. What about this, huh?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
You're enjoying yourself?
Oh, yes.
But now you have relatives at home in Pinner, in Middlesex. Do you want to say a little message to them?
Oh, yes, I want to wish them a very happy new year.
A very happy New Year. Els, good luck to you. The Dutch All-Stars, Gennaro.
Attentie, the ball.
On the floor. On the floor. He starts on the floor. You start on the floor, yes.
Attentie, 3, 2, 1.
Els, Sprout of the Dutch All-Stars. Whoa, look at this. Halfway through the Christmas tree she went. Oh! Uncle Jan. Well, make of that what you may. Gennaro, the most incredible times.
Yes, it was very quick for Holland. We have 11 seconds. 11 secondi.
11 secondi, 11 seconds. So now,
I punti per il Belgio, 4 punti.
4 punti for Waterloo, 4 points for Waterloo.
Olanda, 3 punti.
3 punti for the Dutch All-Stars, 3 points.
Italia, 2 punti.
For Cortina, 2 punti, 2 points for Cortina.
And for Great Britain, per la Gran Bretagna, 1 punto.
For the team of Leeds, 1 punto, just 1 point. Well, there's the state of the poll at the moment. In the lead, the Belgians and the Italians. The Dutch All-Stars are third with 7. At last, our Great Britain with 4. But now, from Holland, a very famous man indeed, may I present to you Baron Zee.
U hoort het, dat lijkt wel een brullende leeuw. En dan hebben
He's a
wij
great
hier
fellow,
de
and he's talking to a couple of reindeer because it's the great reindeer game. And as you see, there is a man in that very funny reindeer costume. One. That was the Italian. The Italian doing the moose cry. As you see, the whole costume is on skates, and their teammates at the other end of the ice rink, they have to skate down as fast as they can, and the girl teammate has to pop presents on the antlers. There's great fishing rods. 1 present per antler. The first heat, the Belgians versus the Italians. We go in the second against the Dutch. Now, how many have we got? Oops, a drop. So nothing at the moment for the Italians, but the Belgians have got 2. That's the Belgian coming back. This is Eric Schlasser there in the costume. He hands them over to a little girl, who then pops them on her particular Christmas tree. And then back down the ice as fast as you can. There's the Belgian on his second run. The Italians are coming up with 2. If you're sitting at home in front of a big fire with a stopwatch, the game is of 2 minutes duration. The Belgians have 2. And they're doing well. Simone is doing the fishing. And she's certainly hooked the parcels on. He's on his way back again. So 4 parcels for the Belgians. If he arrives safely, may collapse, of course, with exhaustion halfway there. But where are the Italians? They're coming back. He's all over the place, but never mind. Doesn't matter what the back end does, it's what your front does. 4 for the Belgians so far.
2 pakjes aan de kerstboom van Waterloo België. 4 pakjes aan de kerstboom van Waterloo België.
The Italians have 4, so this last run of the Belgians could be crucial. He's got 2 on. He waits for confirmation from the teammate fishing, but he's all right. This is the Italian. Oh, that miss could be costly. That hooking on of the last present could cost the Italians some points, because there is the whistle. There's Gennaro on the right. So our unofficial scoring is 6 presents for the Belgians and 4 for the Italians. And Guido confirms it, 4. 4 for the Italians. And 6 for the Belgians.
Dat is dan het resultaat van de eerste manche van de rendierrace. De belletjes klinkelen voor de tweede pakjes rendierenrace. En die zal gaan tussen het rendier van...
How's that for a mouthful of Dutch to herald the start of the second heat of the great reindeer game. And there's Eddie Verheyen, another ice hockey champion. And that was Bob Westwood, I believe, from Leeds doing a Yahoo. Eddie Verheyen
Van alle ploegleden en voorspoedig 77 en...
Dat is een jopelend rendier. Wel, dames en heren, we krijgen de start van Guido Pagel.
Well, after the great Yahoos on with the game. How many parcels can the reindeer of Leeds pick up from the tray? The Belgians, of course, have 6, the Italians 4. The girl with the fishing rod there is Chris Williman. And she's got to get them on. The Italians, I beg your pardon, the Dutch are coming back with 2. And we're struggling. We haven't got it. The Dutch on the way back with 2. And we are still struggling at the gifts tray, looking rather forlorn about it. There's the British reindeer. And that is Chris Williman trying very hard to get, I think we've got 1 on. Out comes the second. The time ebbs away. A 2-minute game, we've already had 1 minute. We haven't the present on at all. The Dutch, meanwhile, look as if they're coming back with another 2. He is, yes. Eddie Verheyen's coming back. Crumbs. But there we are, we've got 2. Britain are in with 2. We're racing. So we need to unload sharpish and get back down that ice. On your way, Robert West. Well, I haven't told you yet, but the Leeds team only started to skate at the back end of the summer. When they knew they were coming here to Cortina, they had to learn to skate. And that was a fine performance there on the ice by Bob West, who had a race down the ice with Verheyen. 5 seconds to go. We're coming back. I wonder if he knows there's only 5 seconds to go. Will he make it? Come on. He has to go to get in the points and blow the whistle. Now he's had it. And there's a little bit of collapse on the Dutch. Ed is in there, but he's all right. Oh, we didn't make it. He should have gone faster. He only made 2. And for the All-Stars, 5. Well, Baron Berens is going potty about it, but doesn't win the points. The Belgians do. For Waterloo, 4 points, makes them 14. The Dutch All-Stars pick up 3, puts them to 10. 2 for Cortina, makes them 12. Just 1 point for us. And now
dan uw aandacht vragen voor de volgende wedstrijd. En die zal worden gepresenteerd door Michel Lemay.
Louis-Philippe, voilà,
for the horse. Because the horse is part of game number 5. As you see, there are 2 gentlemen in the horse costume. Michel Lemay is speaking with them. Beautiful horses. And they're drawing the sledge of Santa Claus. That's the Belgian sledge. On the other side of the rink is the British sledge. And we're off for the throwing snowballs. The great snowball game. Britain will throw first. The British sledge there. How many? We have 1, 2 snowballs sticking to the target, which of course has spikes on it. Here comes the Belgians. The Belgians have 1. Only 1. It's 2-1. 2-1 for Britain. As many laps of the circuit as you possibly can, they go. The time limit here is 1 minute 30. A great big heavy sledge, a horse costume. And Diane Mahoney is throwing quite well. We have 4. The Belgians have 3. The Belgians have 4. And she stuck 1, but the Belgian girl stuck 1 on the British scoreboard, so we're leading at the moment 5-4. Bob and Sid are in our horse, by the way. And they're dragging her near the target. No, oh, nothing on that run. Nothing for us. The Belgians are throwing, taking the time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 snowballs for Great Britain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Belgium. As many laps as you can, and we're knocking over the slalom poles. It doesn't matter. You don't get disqualified for that. Now come on, Diane Mahoney. Get throwing. Miss. Hit. Hit. Another 2. Another 2. 3 for the Belgians. 3 more for the Belgians. So it's 8 for them and 7 for us. 8-7. Great Britain coming round for what is possibly their last throw. They've had it. But now that the Belgians have another throw, the Belgians have another throw yet.
Donc nous allons connaître bientôt le résultat. Vous avez compris le système. Ce sont les 2 autres équipes maintenant qui vont se livrer à cette même course amusante avec ces boules de neige qui restent quand même un élément majeur des Jeux de Noël. Vous vous en doutez bien. Gennaro,
we're waiting for the score.
Pour confirmer ce que nous avons vu sur nos écrans.
Voilà le résultat per il Belgio, 9 palloni.
Alors 9 boules de neige bien placées pour Waterloo, pas mal Waterloo, bien.
Et la Grande-Bretagne 7.
Et Leeds 7 boules de neige seulement.
7 for Leeds, 9 for Belgium.
Nous allons retrouver l'All-Star Team, c'est-à-dire les Pays-Bas et l'équipe de Cortina d'Ampezzo, l'Italie, bien entendu.
Well, now we come to the second heat, the Italians versus the Dutch, and this could be electrifying because we have champion skaters in each of the horses drawing Santa Claus. And there is Gennaro, Michel Lemaire, the portly Santa Claus in the Dutch wagon. And I should expect the Italians to go like the Clappers and likewise the Dutch, champion skaters all. And we're away. This could provide a lot of jokes. There are the Italians throwing at the target nearest to the camera. Here the Dutch. The throwing is Els Sprout, and I assure you that's the way they pronounce it. Sprout, well known in Lancashire. And she confessed to me, by the way, that her name isn't Else at all, it's Elsie. Elsie Sprout. Now then, how we're doing. The Italians are overhauling the Dutch. There's going to be a hiatus shortly because they'll swing the Dutch sledge round. Look at this. Chaos on the ice. The Italians belting away at the Dutch target on the back of the sledge. Their bonus. Impasse. Where are they going? The targets will go for a ball of chalk any moment. Look at it. They've got to. Look out. There's a camera in the way of that lot on the ice. Well, I don't know who screamed. But the snowballs again, everything's chaos. They're belting each other with snowballs now. They've forgotten the game. Oh. Fantastic, but meanwhile, back at the game, the Italians have got 9. The Dutch appear to have 4.
È stato un po' combattuto, ma comunque
Remettez-vous, Gennaro, remettez-vous.
L'Italia avrebbe dovuto colpire il bersaglio dell'Olanda, non è riuscito.
He's saying it's impossible to disqualify the Dutch because there was so much chaos and so much cheating going on that they've allowed the pair of them to go on.
But they could not do it. Then we give the score. Allora mettiamo il conteggio. Olanda 4.
Alors 4 points pour
4 snowballs for the Dutch.
Italia 9.
9.
9 boules de neige bien placées pour
to the
Cortina,
points.
ce qui donne
I punti. Italia 4 punti.
4 points pour Cortina.
4 points for Cortina. And I'll leave you now with Gennaro and Michel Lemaire because we are going onto the ice for a most fantastic game. One that will make Christmas live for you, I assure you. See you on the ice.
Alors un petit coup d'œil sur le tableau marquoir et vous apercevez qu'actuellement Waterloo est en tête avec 18 points, suivi de Cortina 16 points, les Pays-Bas 3e 11 points, la Grande-Bretagne 4e position 7 points. Nous passons au jeu suivant et nous retrouvons notre ami de la BBC, Stuart Hall. À vous Stuart.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Michel. And here I am with the bears, the Christmas bears. And just look at them. Here they are. Oh, dear me. They're very, very sad indeed because Santa Claus forgot to call on them. They're not just sad, they are very tristy. Oh. And what's more, they're very, very hungry. They've had no food. Nobody came to collect a Christmas dinner. Nobody served it. They're sad, in fact. They're very, very tristy. Oh. But joy will be unconfined because here I have a Belgian bear and he has spotted some food for Christmas. But it's on another iceberg over there. Loads and loads and loads of food. Oh, there are the Christmas goodies. They've got to be stolen. Hooray! But now then, 4 girls from Italy who are going to destroy the icebergs on which the bears creep. It's going to be a fantastic game. Bears tumbling in the water. And Guido, I think we can start the epic.
Attention, 3, 2, 1.
Now then, over he goes, the Belgian bear, Jean-Pierre. And he picks up a goodie. He comes back. Up the ice, steaming into him. Now then, this is going to be interesting. We have 4 girls coming up the ice, bombing up. He has to go. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to be in real trouble now because he has 2 platefuls of goodies, and these are very hungry bears. Remember the story. If he trips in the water, he's in trouble. He's gone. He's out. He's out. Guido, Jean-Pierre, triste. What a fantastic game, isn't it? Wouldn't you like to be on the curling stone, bombing up the ice?
Per il Belgio 2 torte perché l'orso è caduto prima nel lago.
2 torto. That means 2 cakes. 2 cakes in English for the team of Waterloo. 2 cakes. And now we're setting up the icebergs. And we have Andy. Andy is here. He is the British bear. Here he is, looking very... Give them a wave and say Merry Christmas, Andy.
Merry Christmas.
And a Merry Christmas to you. See how you can do. Try and beat 2. Are we ready? Yes, okay, Guido, we start.
Attenzione, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. He's allowed to pick up 1 big cake. 1 big cake before the Belgian comes up the ice to destroy his iceberg. Now then, there's a puzzle for you. He has to step from one to the other precariously. If he steps off the podium, the iceberg, he steps in the water. He takes the early bath. What's she doing? She's making it difficult. No. Yes. It could be tough for our Andy. He jumps. Whoa! Ooh. He's got 2. Can he get back? That's equal with the Belgians. Up comes this little Belgian girl. He's off! Andy! Oh, come on then, Andy! Oh! Andy! Yes. The moral of that story is never help a bear in distress, even a hungry one. Guido.
Non solo l'orso è caduto, ma anche lui. Per la Gran Bretagna 2 torte.
2 torte per Gran Bretagna. It's 2 cakes for Leeds. And now then, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you, come over here, because in the bear costume here is Eddie Peters of the Dutch All-Stars. Now, he was the goalkeeper for Ajax of Amsterdam, and then he was also the goalkeeper for Feyenoord of Rotterdam. He has 47 international caps for the Dutch international 11. Eddie Peters, a very, very famous goalkeeper. Good luck, Eddie. Nice to see you back on the ice in Cortina. So what's it got to be? 2.
Ja, en daar. 3, 2, 1.
Eddie Peters. He picks... And it doesn't... The cake's popped, but it doesn't, so it counts. Bombing up now, we have a little girl called Lynn. He's off! Eddie's off! Eddie! 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 Come on! Come on, Eddie! Come on, Eddie Peters. Well, I never did. I've seen everything. What happened there, Eddie? What went wrong?
It was so the stuff
Too excited. 47 international caps. He gets excited on the ice rink in Cortina. Bless you, Ed. Thank you. Now the Guido.
Per l'Olanda non ha portato nessuna torta, 0 torte.
0 torte. 0 for Olanda. No cakes for Belgium. And now that we have a gentleman here from Cortina, we have a big cheer for him. I've forgotten his name. What's his name? It's Fernando. Fernando a Cortina. Applause. Right.
Attenzione. 3, 2, 1.
Away, Fernando's hide away. And the Dutch All-Stars come up to bomb. Oh, Fernando! Ecco, Fernando! Oh, signore e signorina, Fernando è triste. Oh, he got through. Right, Guido.
Per l'Italia una sola torta.
Just one torten for Cortina. Now the points.
I punti, Belgio 4 punti.
4 punti, 4 points for Waterloo. Wait a minute, 4 points for Waterloo. They can hardly hear us, there's so much laughter. It's the next game they're laughing at. Right, 4 points for Waterloo.
Per la Gran Bretagna ex aequo 4 punti.
4 punti for Leeds, 4 points for Leeds. 4 for Leeds. Wait a minute, they haven't put them up yet. 4 for Leeds.
Italia 2 punti.
2 punti a Cortina, 2 points for Cortina.
Olanda 1 punto.
And just 1 point for the Dutch All-Stars. There's the scoreboard. Handsomely in the lead are the Belgians with 22. And once again, it's the man with the hat, Barend Barendse.
Dames en heren, wij gaan uw aandacht vragen voor een afvalrace met ballonnen. Deelnemers opgelet.
And the game involves all 4 teams running together. It's the chase.
3, 2, 1.
A boy and girl from each team on skates. In between them, a dummy. An inert dummy. And you see the dummy is tied to their legs. On the back of each couple, a balloon. So in other words, you've got to burst the balloon of the couple in front. And it looks very much as if Great Britain are going to have their balloon burst by the Belgians. Yes, they do. So the British have gone. It's the elimination race. The Dutch have gone. The Dutch have gone, which is rather a shame because the world champion skaters, they've slipped. The Dutch have gone out. So it's the Italians and the Belgians. Which balloon will be the first to go? And my bet is on the Belgians because there they are, the Belgians. Martin Dupré is the figure skating champion of Belgium, and René, the man, is a former figure skating champion. Both champions of Europe on skates. They're playing for time at the moment. They'll suddenly put on a great big burst, I'm sure of that. Very powerful indeed. Here they come. Here, watch it.
The great chase. The Belgians inexorably coming forward. Bomb, bang, that's it. The Italians have gone. The Belgians have won the great chase. Down they go. And Paul Linder and Bob of Great Britain went out right away. Unfortunately pursued by the Belgian couple. Bob, our man, only learned to skate like the rest of the Leeds team 4 months ago. So you've no chance against people of the caliber of Martin and René of Belgium.
Op de vierde plaats kwamen de Britten.
Olanda era al terzo posto.
Derde plaats was voor de All-Stars Nederland.
L'Italia al secondo posto.
Cortina
just give me place. Secondo posto is second place.
Il Belgio al
primo posto is Belgium.
Arriveerde op de eerste plaats.
I punti. Belgio 4 punti.
4 points for Waterloo.
Italia 3 punti.
3 points for Cortina.
2 punten.
L'Olanda 2 punti.
All-Stars Nederland.
The Dutch All-Stars 2 points. And Leeds making the round dozen.
Dat was de achtervolgingswedstrijd waar erg op gejuicht is en ook erg op gelachen.
Well, I hope you're enjoying this Christmas program. It's a foregone conclusion, of course, but there's a lot of fun still to come because the last game is also a bonanza too.
Grazie Barents, e mentre sta cominciando a nevicare, noi
Well,
siamo
now we come to the last game and nobody can touch the team of Waterloo. We're fairly bonded along on the ice in Cortina, but you'll enjoy this final game. Once again it involves the Bears, and have you ever been sat on by a bear? A bear? Anyway, the 4 bears of the 4 teams have balloons, there they are, and at the other end of the ice we have the enormous Santa Claus, the overfed Santas and the hungry bears. 4 Santas on bikes, and the rear wheels are equipped with skates. It involves all the team members. The Bears waddle down the ice, running down the ice as fast as they can. With all the balloons, they dish the balloons out. They give one to Fat Santa, who then has to cycle up the ice. That's the Italian from Cortina. He's first off the mark. Round the ice he goes, skidding. But then the Dutchman, if you watch the Dutchman, it's Jan Janssen. Already stuck. The Dutchman's stuck and he's a world champion. You'll see the Dutchman shortly. Santa puts 1 balloon in. He then picks up 2 men with 2 balloons. They skate off down the course, round the slalom pole. And the Dutch have a lot to do, the Belgians have a lot to do, the Italians are going well. Now then, in addition to the 2 men, they pick up 3 goals. Where are the British? We're tumbled. That's us, we've fallen. We've fallen at the first hurdle. They're the Belgians. 3 girls on the back. The Italians are first. There's 3 girls with 3 balloons popping the champagne goblet. The Dutch are skating along, led by Jan Janssen, winner of the Tour de France. But it's going to be the Italians on the last lap. The final 2 boys per girl with the final 3 balloons. And neck and neck with the Belgians. It's going to be a scrap. It's going to be the Italians coming home. Those last 3 balloons in the champagne goblet, and the Italians have won. Second are the Belgians all over the place, but they're hilarious. They've won anyway. They're jumping up and down, leaving just the British. And we're there in the middle of your picture coming down.
Di palloncini nella Coppa di Champagne. I
There are the
nostri
British
giudici
coming
di
in.
campo controlleranno quali sono
Well,
le squadre
they've taken part in a
che hanno
fantastic program, please, but they haven't broken any records, I'm
i
sorry to
famosi
say.
9 palloncini, poiché
Because
9
once again
erano
we
i
finished
concorrenti.
last.
Allora, a che punto siamo?
But there's
Ti do
Barbara,
la
the
classifica
presenter, with
generale
Guido and
dai
Gennaro.
punti.
Benissimo.
Per prima è arrivata l'Italia,
Per prima l'Italia,
secondo posto il Belgio,
So first the
terzo
Italians,
posto
second
Olanda
Belgians,
e
third the
quarto
Dutch,
posto Gran
last were
Bretagna.
Leeds.
I punti, Italia 4 punti.
4 punti per Cortina.
punti.
Belgio 3 punti.
Waterloo 3 punti.
Per l'Olanda 2 punti.
3 points.
Per l'Olanda All Stars Team 2 punti.
All the
E la
Stars
Gran
team.
Bretagna 1 punto.
E per la squadra di Leeds 1 punto. A questo
Un
punto
punto.
vediamo il
Well, if you're intensely and fiercely patriotic,
vince il Belgio
Leeds haven't done so well,
con
but
29
The Belgians of Waterloo can be very proud. You remember last year in Southport, they should have won and didn't, but they've won tonight handsomely. 29 points for them. Second, the Italians, 25. Third, the Dutch, 16. And Great Britain leads were last with 13. But I think you'd agree it's been the barrel of laughs tonight on the ice. There is Hector, Hector's house. And there are the victorious Belgians, the super team, in a wonderful atmosphere in Cortina. Very, very happy few days we spent here in the snow, in the Dolomites. And there's the trophy. No silver trophy awarded. I think it's a bit of pewter. There they are. They receive the cheers. The Dutch All-Stars on the right. Here comes Fats. That's Jan Janssen doing his trick on the bike, winner of the Tour de France. But there it all is, a marvellous scene on the ice, all floodlit. So what can we say? Hope you've enjoyed the programme, enjoy the remainder of Christmas. And from all of us here in Cortina, it's good night to you.
Ciao a tutti e